when the N1 mixtapes was out, I would study those tapes. I would sit there and watch them and have a basketball in my hand and be inside the house and working on all the moves, pausing, rewinding, trying to perfect all the moves. I always kind of felt like I was, looked over as far as my talent and the way I took the game. But it wasn't until my senior year, I was the only returning player from the year before. And so I had the reins to the team. I was one of the top players in the state in 5A. And I ended up being a Suburban Conference MVP. In college, went to Redlands Community College. And we were really good. From there, I transferred to USAO. Graduated there in 2007. All conference honors, being the face of the team, if you will. It kind of gave me the drive to continue to become better. I remember after I graduated, my coach gave me a letter to an overseas camp. The Harlem Rockets scouts were there, and they saw me play. He pulled me to the side after one of my games. It was like, I saw you in the layup line. He handed me a ball and was like, show me what you got. And so I got the ball, and from all the studying, all them N1 moves and everything that I've learned as a kid growing up from Streetball, I just, was doing my thing. And he was like, cool, I want to sign you right now. I remember I was talking to my dad, and he told me this story about when he was a kid. A guy from the Harlem Globetrotters came to his school, and he kind of said that that's the reason that he started playing basketball, is he saw one of these guys come to his school, and it inspired him to become a basketball player. And that right there, hit home for me, because that's exactly what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be. And so, I chose to play with the Harlem Rockets.
It's kind of where it all started at. When people ask me, hey, how you start the Cage, man? How that thing go? I just saw the court. I saw the court and just came up with this vision. Through all my experience of playing street ball and being out here, 6 years later, still going strong.
While I was on tour in a different, part of the U.S., it was the norm for people to play street ball and for people to do things, outdoors and community-wise. So when I saw the court, it just all came to light for me. I actually was talking to a friend of mine and about doing something like that in Oklahoma while I was on tour, just talking, really nothing serious. And as soon as I saw the court, I left and I called her and told her, what I wanted to do, and I found the place. And she was actually the marketing director for Red Bull, and she was like, cool, let's do it. And so that's just kind of how the Cage started. It develops that toughness that you need while you're playing basketball. That's one of my sayings is I feel that street ball is the essence of basketball, because mostly all the NBA guys have played street ball once in their life.
This is where they started from. And a lot of the guys that's in the league, that's in the NBA, that became really successful and became Hall of Famers, they got that attitude from playing playground basketball, street ball, to pushing each other and challenging each other when you're out here on the court.
Just a short little story about while I feel that street ball is important. I had a player that plays on my team that he doesn't excel at organized basketball, but in the street ball clinic, he got the MVP of the whole clinic. He excelled in street ball because he can be himself, and also it gave him another platform to showcase his skills to where if street ball didn't exist, then he probably wouldn't even know he was capable of the things he was capable of. With our street ball academy and street ball clinic, man, that's a perfect opportunity. We give everybody nicknames. It was one time, it was during the clinic where these kids was out there playing, and the other kids was on the sideline watching. It's like, oh man, did you see what he did, man? Did you see what Afro Thunder did? Did you see what Curry Jr. did, what Big Easy did? And they calling each other by their nicknames, and that empowers them. It makes them feel like they're somebody.
following us on social media, keeping up with the things that we do. We can't do what we do without, sponsorship. And we love to partner with local companies. That's one of our things that we have in our mission statement as well. So, so sponsorship, partnership, and getting involved with all our events.
We got to start from the ground up. We got to build the culture in Oklahoma City with streetball life. That's what the whole vision is about.